Hey guys, it's Ashlyn here. This is actually my very first video, so I decided to do something extremely personal. I decided to do a video called My First Time. I walk you through and tell you about all of the things that I've experienced in my life for the first time. This is actually a video that was originally done by Sprinkleofglitter. It's her idea. I will link her video down below so you can look at it. I hope you guys like it. My first sentence, according to my baby book, was, "Oh wow, what's that?" And my dad would carry me around the house and I would point to objects and repetitively say, "Oh wow, what's that?" Because apparently when I was really young, before I could ever talk, that's what he did and I was just copying him. If that doesn't really sum up who I am as a person, I don't know what will. I am innately curious. Everything I do is out of curiosity. The first annoying thing I ever did, according to my baby book, I would open and slam cupboard doors just to annoy my dad. So I was annoying even then. The first thing I remember about my childhood is learning my left and my right. So my mom was teaching me, she stood like facing me. So when you're facing someone, your left and your right don't match up. And so she taught me my left and my right, and then she told me what her left and right were, and they were not my left and right. From that day on, I have always been confused by my left and right. I mean, I can, if you tell me like hold up your left hand, it's almost guaranteed that I'll hold up this hand, but sometimes I'll hold up my right hand. Or I'll be like, I'm right-handed, and I'll pick up my left hand. I don't know. My first pet was a dog named Nanto. She was a large dog. She really liked fetch. She died when I was 8. The first object I ever broke was a glass. My mom had drank a glass of water and asked me to refill it. I picked up the glass, brought it to the little dispenser, poured the water, picked it up, and dropped it. I didn't realize it was going to be heavier with the water in it. I don't remember getting in trouble for it. The first fear I ever had was a fear there were sharks in the swimming pools. Like, not like the ocean or something, in swimming pools, but specifically in the shadow parts of swimming pools. I outgrew it when I was 6, so I'm fine in any swimming pools. So the first book obsession I ever had was over green eggs and ham. I don't know. I ended up actually memorizing the book, and my grandparents took it away from me when I was 6, and I haven't picked it up since. First friend I ever had was a girl named Sheila. She went to my elementary school, the one that I switched into kindergarten year. My first anime, I would have to say, is Fullmetal Alchemist. Okay, my first crush occurred when I was in 2nd grade with a boy who was also in my 2nd grade. His name was Patrick. He was smart, athletic, cute. When he found out, he drew a picture of me on like a little scrap of paper, and then he called me over, drew a bunch of lines like around me, and I at first didn't know what they were. It was, "They're needles and they're killing you." And I was like, oh, thanks. No one ever doubted that he didn't like me. Not even me. My first talent show occurred when I was in 2nd grade. I had no friends in 2nd grade. I was a loner who basically just did cartwheels all break and lunch. But that didn't mean I wasn't lonely. I just didn't know how to approach people. And I didn't really care if they liked me or not, so no one really hung out with me. But Sabrina came up to me and asked me to be her dance partner. I, of course, said yes because no one ever asked me to do anything with them before, so I was very excited. We never practiced. I didn't know the dance. I didn't know the music. So I figured that we weren't going to do it together. Come the day of the talent show, Sabrina is in this beautiful, lovely black leotard with like green glitter stripe here, I think I remember that. I'm in my Catholic school uniform. She asked me to get up on stage with her. I have a problem when she wants me to dance in front of the entire school without knowing the dance. So at first I said no, but after she asked me several times, I caved. I didn't want her to go on stage and be afraid and nervous and have no one up there to support her. I got up on stage with her and I embarrassed myself, but that's not where my embarrassment ends. Oh no, I had the worst second grade teacher of all time. Instead of letting me, an embarrassed 8-year-old, just sit there and be embarrassed, my teacher had to call me over and yell at me for it. Like, full on, did you even practice? Like, what is wrong with you? Why did you get up on stage? My first love was a boy I met my freshman year. He was a lot like me in an introverted way, and he was nothing like I'd ever experienced a boy to be. I was used to the boys from my elementary and middle school that I'd grown up with, and meeting him was kind of like being shocked. I wasn't very socially inept. He was definitely not socially inept. And we were both very awkward people. You know, we never held hands, we never kissed. We hugged once, and it was probably the most awkward hug I've ever had in my life. When he left, a bit of my heart broke. It hasn't healed over, but it's not always hurting. That's everything I have for you today. Comment down below if you relate to any of these events, or if you know, have an awkward, embarrassing story that you don't mind the world to know about. Put it down below, I'd love to read about it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to be notified when I make a new video, click the little bell when you subscribe. I should be making a video every week and uploading it to this channel. So I guess I'll see you next week. Bye guys!